Hi, I'm Jon Decker, PGA instructor and author of the book, Golf is My Life, Glorifying God Through the Game. Today I want to work with you on the high pitch shot. And it's very important that you understand the proper way to release the club to create height on your pitch. Many times when I work with students, one of the most common mistakes that I see people make when they try to hit a really high shot is they try to lean back or they try to lift the ball off the ground. And I really want to talk about the people who are trying to lift it or hold on in their swing. The key to being able to produce a high shot is to be able to let the club head pass the hands at the bottom of your swing. And there's a great drill for this. It's called the finger drill. Many times when I have students who are struggling with the pitch shot, is I will have them take their index finger and point it down the shaft like this. And the idea is I want them to take their finger and point it down through the ball as they're hitting it, just like this. So they're going to totally release it. It's very much like when you shoot a basketball, you totally release as you're shooting. Instead of releasing toward the basket, I'm going to release toward the ground. Now when I do this, I've got to let the club go. I'm not going to just go to the ball. I'm actually going to let the club go down through the grass and all the way back. So my finger goes down and then it comes back up. It goes down and back up. So it goes up in the air, down, up, down, up. That motion right there is what my right finger is doing when I do this drill. So I'm going to put the finger down the shaft like this. I'm going to go up, down, and up. And if I do this, I'm going to hit a really high, soft shot. That ball went straight up in the air, came down very softly. I want to encourage students to learn how to stop the ball with height. So if you're in a situation on the golf course and you need to stop the ball, you need to be able to hit a high shot. Now obviously to do this, you want to go to your most lofted club. The other thing that you want to do is you want to learn to open the club face. And I talk a lot about this in one of my other tips in dialing the club face. So I've got several golf tips on how to hit a high shot. But a lot of times I can give people the information. I can tell them, okay, I want you to take out your live wedge. I want you to open up the face. And they do this, but then when they come into the ball, they do this and they shank it. A lot of people are afraid to open the club face because when they open the club face, they shank it or hit it off to the right. And so they won't open the club face. And so then they don't create enough height on their shots because they're not able to increase the loft of the club. So this drill is a great way to really emphasize the motion. So take your index finger, your right index finger, and point it down the club. I'm taking my normal grip, and then I'm just putting my finger like this. And then obviously I open the club face first before I do this. Then I take my grip and point my finger. And then when I go back, down, and through, just like that, it's a great way to get the sensation. Notice the sound right here. See my finger, I'm just snapping my finger down like that every time. If you do that, you'll hit a high shot, a soft shot every time. Notice when I finish, the finger's back up in the air. Up, down, and up. This is a great drill for pitching. The great thing about this drill, you can do this on the golf course. This is perfectly legal. You can do this on the golf course. And I've had some students that I do this. I'm going to do another tip on this about in the full swing. We'll talk about that more in another tip. But when you're pitching, or if you're in the bunker, use the finger drill. You're going to hit a high, soft shot, and you're going to lower your scores.